Scarface, known for the scar that inspired his name, the true Lion King who reigned over a large territory in a nature reserve in Kenya. Scarface was an animal adored by the community and an inspiration for all animal lovers. This Lion King it grants legendary status among all animals of its species, not only because it was the oldest lion in the Masai Mara, nor because it was one of the most famous lions around the world, but also because in life, it controlled a territory of 400 square kilometers in the nature reserve. Before we continue the story, click the like button to support us, and hit the subscribe button to receive updates from our channel. He was the leader of a pack of 3 brothers who reigned for several years as the strongest lions in African territory, forming a group called the Four Musketeers, a pack united by brotherhood and blood that dominated and ended everything in their path in bloody battles. With hyenas and other lions where they remained on an undefeated streak of victories, a feat very difficult to repeat at any point in history. Without a doubt, Scarface was one of the living legends with impressive stories and battles throughout his life as if it were a movie. Its story is full of adrenaline and epicness in every step he took. Majestic Scarface was born in 2007 in a litter of 4 brothers. Like all lions, as he approached adulthood, he was exiled from the pack along with his brothers at the end of 2010. After this strong blow, the herd of brothers undertook their adventure through the inhospitable and hostile African savannah. Some young and inexperienced lions full of testosterone and ambition to conquer territories finally encountered their first adventure, and battle royale took place. They found themselves face to face with one of the most famous prides of the Masai Mara in Kenya, the Marsh Bright Lions Pride, where they had to come face to face with the leading lions of the pride, Claude and Romeo, but with a young and ambitious lion at the head. Scarface and his brothers managed to win a complicated and bloody battle after their first victory in their first pack. The males that lost the battle were never seen near the territory since then, which was in 2011. That battle would leave a mark on Scarface, that it would be the pen to write his story and turn it into a legend, where he took a scar on his eye after the battle, a scar which would give him his name. The 4 brothers dominated many other territories and continued searching for much more, to the point of dominating more. 400 square kilometers like a true king, Scarface would put his family and pack before him, and without any type of egolatry, he always thought of others despite his scar that gave him a fearless and serious appearance. He always worried about food and well-being of his pride, even when the lionesses went out to hunt. Scarface stayed with the cubs of the pride, his children and nephews, with whom he took time to play, and in one way or another teach them a little about his customs, so that the new generation follow the steps throughout his reign upon reaching adulthood. More than anything, his appearance was that of a true king of the jungle, with a dark mane that perfectly surrounded his skull and his scar symbol of respect. When he entered the hard battlefield, when he had to be tough and soft when his pack needed him most, worrying most of all about the cubs, where even at mealtime Scarface expected the cubs to eat before him. Together with his brothers, they dominated many lands where they came to lead even a total of 7 packs. But the price of being king is too expensive, especially when they dominated hundreds of kilometers of territory. Battles and bloody fights to the death would leave him and his brothers serious wounds that would take their toll in the future during the time of crisis, and darkness for Scarface's pride and brothers would come. It was something inevitable. The powerful lions that one day dominated Africa. As no one else had done, the time for his departure would come. The first of the 2 brothers disappeared one day and never returned to their territory. It is unclear whether he was attacked by another pack or hyenas, or if he succumbed to a natural cause of death. The next brother in line also faced a grim fate, as the wounds he sustained from battles to defend their territory ultimately claimed his life. Morani and Scarface were the last 2 surviving brothers of the lion lineage by early 2020. Eventually, Scarface emerged as the sole survivor, earning legendary status. The typical lifespan of a lion is 10 to 12 years, but Scarface defied the odds, living past 13 years. In his final years, he had to cope with an injured hind leg, a relic of past battles. This injury made hunting and self-sufficiency a challenge, but Scarface remained resilient and did his best to provide for his pride's needs. Scarface reached the age of 14. Scarface is one of the oldest lions in the history of the African savannah. The true king who was. He worried about his pride and imposed respect and fear in his territory and surroundings, and especially the strongest lions despite being in his last days. Scarface continued to impose respect where younger lions did not dare to bother him or confront him. But the inevitable would come the way in which a true king should leave in the most epic and fair way possible for an imposing lion like Scarface was. The time came when he said that other younger lions must protect and govern his reign and follow his legacy, but that without place for doubt, the physical and leadership feat that Scarface imposed would be very difficult to repeat everything Scarface was written, and he went to the furthest part of his reigns where there was nothing of anyone, neither zebra nor other lions nor hyenas, as if a flash of light would be in charge of taking away Scarface's body. He left alone where this majestic creature would take his last. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Your support means the world to us. We look forward to seeing you in the next video. Till then, take care and stay tuned for more exciting updates.